All right, guys, it's the end of quarter 3, and you know I give you a debt update and a sinking fund update at the end of every quarter. So this is quarter 3 update. I picked this debt-free journey workbook up from Jasmine Waller over at Budget Treasure. So go check her out. She has a great channel. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go through these questions like I always do. And the question is, why do you want to pay off debt? I want to increase my net worth and retire early. What method will you use to pay off your debt? I love the debt snowball because I like the small wins. So yeah, that's what I've been using since 2018 is the debt snowball method. What income will you use to pay off debt? Rollover from my buffer or either side income? Yep, that's what I've been doing. Rollover from the buffer after everything has been paid. And then we use my side income. Or my husband's side income when he has any. What day will you make your debt payments? The beginning of the month before the due date. How long will it take you? I say it's less than 6 months, but it's been longer than 6 months because we accumulated more debt, but that's okay. So those are the questions. So now we're going to go over my credit score, which is at 801 right here. I'm still in the 800 club, which is fine. I don't plan on purchasing anything anytime soon, but that's great. And so these are my monthly debt balances, which this one is not up to date because we just paid off our auto loan. Yay! So I'm going to skip this page. So this is the auto loan right here. When I started using this tracker, this book, we owed $88,600. Our monthly payment was $450, and so as you can see, I've been tracking it. But for this quarter, we went ahead and paid it off. Yay! Because we were blessed with some extra funds. My husband went to he has his money in just a regular credit union, and I was like, that money just sitting there, we're not getting any interest. And we were originally gonna just close the account out and switch it over to Capital One so we can get some interest. And I was talking to my coworker, she was like, why don't you transfer it over to a CD? And I had been doing research on CDs, and I thought that was a great idea. So we went ahead and transferred some of the money over to a CD, and we took some of it out to go ahead and pay off this debt. So you know we big on paying off debt. We always got time to save, but debt, because we got goals we're trying to reach. So we went ahead and paid the auto loan off. Yay! So now the only we have no credit card debt at this moment. If we do, it's something that's gonna be paid off like at the end of the month. So I don't include it in this because we pay it off regularly. And the only debt we have is I owe the IRS $9,400. So that's our next debt we'll be tackling. And then we have a rental property, and that'll be a separate video paying that rental property off. So yeah, so the IRS, as of this video, I owe them $9,426, and I pay $200 a month. So by us paying off the auto loan, guess what? Remember the debt snowball method? So that $450 that we normally pay towards the auto loan, it will go towards the IRS. So now our minimum that we'll pay will be $650. And so that's how I'm paying off my debt. So yeah, so that's it. We have our auto loan paid off, and I'll put it on the screen. I made the final payment. We were short like $686 after we left the credit union with my husband, and we just decided to go ahead and take that money out of our buffer, and I went ahead and satisfied that debt, and we will receive the title and the paperwork within 10 days. Yay! So yeah, so we have that paid off. So we have 3 vehicles that are paid for. We have older vehicle. We got a 2008, 2006, and 2013. But we're very grateful people. So we keep our vehicles until they just don't move. And then once we need a new vehicle, we'll get a more up-to-date vehicle. We don't just go and buy vehicles. That's not something we do. I'm not knocking anyone who does it, but we don't do that. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this one off. We no longer owe the credit union for that vehicle. Yay! So that is paid off. So this is the last one. We're gonna your next IRS, we're gonna bust this debt in the head right here. $650. Probably gonna pay more than that, but I'll keep you updated at the end of quarter 4. So I'm gonna go in and color in these jars. And then, you know, we just paid off my husband. If you've been watching my channel, when I did that big stuffing of my debt binder, we just paid off $669 on my husband's credit card. I'm gonna color that one in. Then we're gonna color this one in for the auto loan. And then I also paid off my Wells Fargo Visa, where I had been paying for some dental work. So we got 3 jars to color in, and these are the last 2 left: rental property and the IRS. So yeah, so stay tuned. It. We have the Quicksilver card paid off, the auto loan paid off, and my Wells Fargo Visa. So we have the IRS remaining, and the goal for the IRS is to have it paid off by tax season, which is April of next year. So we have October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So I have 8 months. So I need to be applying at least $1,000 minimum to that bill. And that's what we'll be doing. So that is it. That's going to conclude this video. This is Miss V showing you fun ways to save money and pay off debt. Thank you and have a nice day.